younger and brighter than Krypton's was.
What's up guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Josh and you're watching Comic Culture TV. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope everyone's safe and healthy. This channel is more about news and upcoming events related to Marvel and DC Comics / movies too, because that's the heart of this channel. I will cover lots of movies and review them and explain a couple of plot twists here and there, and definitely loads of Easter egg videos, the features in the film that you may not have come across when you were watching them so intensely. So let's get right into it. The title of this video: Superman is coming back, and so is Henry Cavill. Guys, that news is really exciting for me. It's super exciting, and I'm sure it's just as much for you guys because Superman is my favorite DC hero. Recently, some time ago, Heroic Hollywood published an article. Does this mean Henry Cavill is back as Superman? We know that Heroic Hollywood could be accurate and sometimes they're not, but it's not enough. But since the announcement of the long awaited Snyder Cut on HBO Max in 2021 for the Justice League, the news for Superman really starts stirring up, and we see more news from renowned publishers now. It's getting crazier, which is amazing. So basically what happens here is Warner Bros. Holds Supergirl and focuses towards the return of Superman in future films now, but as a supportive hero. Similarly, like the one that Hulk has in the MCU, I'll probably explain that further in the video. But first, basically, Warner Bros. Stopped focusing on Superman after Justice League and wanted to go ahead with plans for Supergirl instead. And so last time we see Superman is when he makes an appearance at the end of Shazam. Guys, that wasn't even Henry Cavill. As much as we wanted Man of Steel 2, that was the closest we got to seeing a guy in a Superman outfit at the end of a DC film. But anyway, it gave us all a sense of nostalgia and hope that one day our favorite uh, hero would finally make his appearance. So Henry Cavill's casting as Superman, as we all know, is the finest form of casting. We love him, and we love him as the Man of Steel. So Henry, please come back if you're hearing this. If you show anybody that S, you know what it stands for. It stands for hope. It stands for the House of L. It sells. People, if you play a Superman film in the theaters, everybody is going to run for it. We know it for a fact. Anyway, let's get back to that. So after Man of Steel, we got Batman vs Superman. Now, what was originally intended was Man of Steel 2, but that was pushed aside, which is fine because I personally loved Batman vs Superman in the timeline, and it was a masterpiece ahead of its time. I really loved Batman vs Superman. You guys gotta let me know if you guys loved the film or not. So Man of Steel 2 could have happened after Justice League, or maybe even after Batman vs Superman, because Superman needed a redemption. After all the damage caused by Zod and the entire devastation in Metropolis, Superman was labeled as false god, and nobody was basically, he wasn't winning any hearts at that time. So we really wanted Man of Steel 2 to be his redemption movie, but what happens is Henry Cavill falls out with Warner Bros. Snyder gets fired or he leaves. We all know how that turned out. It goes to turmoil. But anyway, now all we know is of the rumors of the Snyder Cut, which has been a movement, guys, for years. And to see what was originally intended to be a 3.5 hour long film for the Justice League, and reports say that Warner Bros. Executive actually went to Snyder's house. They actually went to Zack Snyder's house to watch the original cut, and they were blown away. And now that it's finally here and we know of its release, we can only hope that it has a successful run, because I know it will. And it will definitely give the fans what was promised. We know now that Zack Snyder's been talking to Warner Bros. Supergirl goes on hold. Superman will be on TV and film. It will just be a matter of time before they can do multiple crossovers with the other upcoming DC shows on HBO Max. If I'm not mistaken, it's Justice League Dark. But some of that actually only depends on if the Snyder Cut is well received. Cavill will come back. maybe in different mediums, different films involving other heroes like Wonder Woman, because we know that the director of Wonder Woman wants to see Wonder Woman make up an appearance in the modern times now. I think when part 3 will release. So we're hoping for something like that. Maybe we would see Superman, Henry Cavill Superman, make an appearance in a post-credit scene. That would be really cool. And the thing we know more about is that Superman will be going up against Black Adam, who's going to be portrayed by The Rock. So, I mean, that's going to be amazing, and that would be a really, really good scene. I mean, I would definitely be I would be impatient because I would want to go to the cinemas to see that. Right now, I just think if DC and Warner Bros. Stick to the momentum after the announcement of the Snyder Cut, I see an amazing comeback. So, my sources confirm that if Snyder Cut is successful on HBO Max, we will get Man of Steel 2. Personally, I believe that Man of Steel 2 is long overdue and it should have happened a long time ago. And I hope moving forward we actually get the sequel.
I'm assuming you're Alfred.
Master Kent. You said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
Anyway guys, that wraps up the very first video of my channel. Thank you for sticking around. I don't know how I did. I really had to bring about a lot of confidence to do this, guys. I mean, I have all this news and all these sources that I want to bring to the viewers, especially in my hometown here in Karachi, Pakistan, because I want to interact with the culture here. And if you like what you see, if you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more, you gotta hit that like button, punch that subscribe button. But more importantly, what I really want to focus on is you guys commenting on these videos, so that I get an instant feedback from you guys and I know what you guys want to put down. So basically your thoughts, and once you do that, we're going to be talking about it. So let's talk, because I want to interact with all my viewers here. I have a hell lot more reviews coming up, so I hope to do them as soon as possible. So anyways guys, thank you once again for being here, and until next time, peace out guys.